taking a bit of a knock from that, but they've still got a fair bit of potency to how they're playing. So let's see, into the post plant already. KC looking comfortable here, gonna see if Koi can disrupt that somehow. There's already the back line, bit of a swing there from Magnum, just out in the open.
Beautiful so far, just getting the flashes, and the diffuse has already started.
Yeah, this is nice, great amount of pressure from Camo there. Trying to break down that back line, allowing the diffuse to come in. That is great work from Koi. No fear on addressing the back line, the smokes are in the place.
There's barely any time. I'd be surprised, yeah, Casey's just gonna walk off.
I didn't come here to die.
I mean, honestly, try, why not?
Yeah, why not? It might cost him a rifle or two. Let's see how much they get to keep. Yeah, Shin's gone down, that's a rifle. Yeah, that is a massive! Wow, okay, so Paranoia did get burned, that's fine for them. And everything else for the cross, I mean, the smokes will be there for Shin. So that's, again, not an issue necessarily. Plant should be coming down, Starkso trying to disrespect the cross, and that's perfect. Denies it wonderfully. Starkso disrespecting that smoke, playing just in front of it, catching any attempt. Beautiful, denying that mid-control, allow them just to funnel through on main. Oh my god, they're going to try and pressure, as they know they've been getting a little aggressive on the extremities for Koi. They're now going to try and wrap through middle. Now the Paranoia is good, and here comes the counterplay. Camo and Starzo teed up for success, and they catch them all. Oh my god, where's Shin just found that from? Quick DP, he wants out of there. Where's he off to? Taking tiles, allowing Narrate to play in. Still wonderful synergy between the two. Protection, right? But he knows this is going to buy time and probably capturing this one player. No, he got information though. Now Dizzy to follow. Spam comes. Oh, and he still gets one. They don't even know about Shin. Now they do, but it's too late in the day. Perfectly played in the post plant. Feeling it too.
There.
Maybe waiting on the timing to get that presence from Starkso towards top middle, try and get that crunch going so they can maybe look towards retaking the site and this game on time. Narrate's already going to find Starkso, so it's all eyes on the pack on the back line. Somasi waiting. Oh, it's gorgeous. Even the third looked like there was a potential, and now all on Shados. A 1v4. I want to see what they can do here.
Everything for Camo, for Rubini, of course, it starts to steal with both of the flashes, and he's gonna go for the... Never mind.
Well,
no utility.
Oh no, that was such a big opportunity, and just held in place. Hands tied behind their back. The KC firing squad putting Koi in their grave. It's time to run. Plant coming in. This is all a little bit dangerous here. If Shin decides to go walk in now, he could find a great deal. Yeah, he has. He's just found Starzo, absolutely none the wiser. And it wasn't pretty from Camo, but he's got the job done. Trade comes in, but Martin up on top. Finally gets brought down. We've got a little bit of a battle here. Camo wants to get at least a 4th round. Does he have the chance at it? Tomasi and Narrate still going to be holding on for Koi here. Camo's so down low though. Look at his HP, just 5, but none of the bullets landing for Tomasi. Camo is going nuclear right now. It's Narrate though in a 1v2, and my god, I thought he had that one. Not to be. Koi finally retaking his side. Nade there, Martin.
I mean, Narrate
still has a lot. Yep. Narrate standing, I mean. Okay, Plant.
30 seconds left.
Not going to be denied, I don't think. It's Martin who's going to find the nade towards Shadow, but there's the plant coming in. It's denied. Okay, 20 seconds now. Koi needs to put bodies on the line, and Camo, he's refusing to lose. This guy will try and do it himself if he has to. 15 seconds. The spike is still the problem here. 14, the clock is ticking. They've got to get a move on, and this is now just a... What? How the hell did Camo get that? That's ridiculous. 6 seconds. Can Tomasi play his life? No! Koi swinging the corner, coming around, desperate. Right up through middle, and Camo leading the charge. Man on the front lines, the flash was perfect. Dizzy is the counter, Martin and Narrate trying to slow the roll a little, but they're ahead. Martin's gonna find one, Camo on the trade, but it's Narrate to slip the net. Gets ahead and even finds Rubino as well. Come off it. Starkso and Shadow, this is the bonus. Can they do some more here? Can they do some damage? Maybe cost a couple of weapons. Hello, that's an enemy. Are you friendly? Shadow, 1v4. He's got himself the Vandal, and he's got 58 seconds. Spike is deep within the control of KC, but I like what Koi attempted. It found no validity to it, but hey, the word melons comes to mind.
Melons. Yeah.
Melons.
Yeah. Some slacks will get that. Melons. Melons in double digits now for
Melons
KC.
in chat.
And actually, they even managed to get those.
This is still really difficult for them to try and deal with. You can see the KC are trying to be slippery, right? They're making them work for their dinner, and already the spikes will be running back. It's Camo to find Tomasi, as Camo is solo trying to hold on towards this A side, but he's fallen. He can only hold it for so long. The smoke's going to take the place. And yeah, going for the approach through Link while the rest try and go around more CT side, and here comes the swing. The flash was fantastic, and Carmine Claw clearing house. It's so systematic. These guys have it down pat. That is a high priority now. Already the fight starts to come out. Is he going to force Camo away? First couple of steps found. Martin starts to have a little look through towards Elbow. It's a trade out. Camo going to find one. Grabino on the trade. Much better from Koi. Showing that lovely crossfire. The swing off the contact. Narrate's still here, though. This is still not fully safe yet. Time is starting to tick.
Player standing.
Oh my god, Starkso almost got punished there. I mean, he will be found by Tomasi, but it's a round secured. His swing, knife to follow, and Paranoia posted. Killer should be cleared. Now we look at the post plant, that deeper hold from Koi. What do they have to play with here? Another opportunity for KC to potentially show off, but it looks like Koi want to get aggressive. But KC Readers just on Shadow to try and become a turret. Starkso and Grabino. How much can two men do here? The underhand flash not going to find much here, but the TP taken, and look at what they're trying to do here. Oh, this is desperate times for Starzo. Shin's going to put him out of his misery. Diffuse can come in, and this scoreline close, yes, but Carmine Core looking in control, Bayer. It's fine, we're going again, and it looks like a little bit of a pre-takes happening here. I'm seeing the high flash come through as well. Dizzy doing his job. It's going to be Shin just on the swing, looking to find the players on the site, and it looks like KC are just flying through this. They don't even look phased. That wall to the top so they can allow for the diffuse to come through. So Grabino need to try and keep control of this. Nice work from Shados to deny Shin at least. This is going to make it a bit more difficult. They have to address this backline, and they got to do it fast. Spike time is everything.
Don't know how much more. Grabino's going to have a snake bite, and it's probably going to delay even more. With Shadows getting a kill, this is looking doable for them with that wall.
Grabino. Okay, Shadows has to save this. He has to go and challenge himself. Has to put his body on the line. 3 kills already. He has to go above and beyond here. Narrate can't do it in time, I don't think. Out of bullets, out of time, and out of options. Shados does enough. Koi off to a start here.
Information thanks to Starkso. They're going to also retrieve that Vandal.
Yeah, that's lovely for Camo.
This could go south.
Yeah, it certainly could. Shin tried to stick it out as long as he could, but it's Narrate now with it all to do. Spots down one, denies the plant, looks for a follow-up. It's Shadow going to find Shin, so it's all Narrate really on this site. The support's a mile away. Tomasi is almost irrelevant. Oh god, he's found Shadow too. How is he still here? It's just the raid boss. Looks for the new angle. He's found. Oh my! Stop it! Narrate! You're not meant to be able to solo a site against 5 players. Carmine Core thought the Koi had a chance in this one. Narrate's turned it on its head. He finally falls. Does Shados have the backbone to wait? To force him off the angle. Counter utility there now. No more utilities easily placed. He has to swing on this, and he does. Shados plays that very well.
None of them is going to be caught, and the Thrash might be coming in.
Nice suppress though. Flash. Starkso needs to stick the landing. I like what they did, trying to be disruptive to this retake that was waiting. Now Shin, Tomasi, and Martin operating at a player deficit. A quick take towards the side. It's turned the attention of Camo, who lands it. Tomasi on the trade, but still numbers favoring. They're starting to dwindle.
Moving around the map. Now Shin doesn't really have a chance to do much here. With the Guardian, the spike down. No utility to work with. And the position from Koi.
I want to see how well those two in middle do, as they do start creeping a little closer. Gonna try and deal with the counter presence now. The pressure starting to build towards Yellow. It's a good clear, but it's a good trade. Magnum still standing, takes down Camo, but here comes that push. Here comes that pressure through middle. Got to see that. That's what's meant to be keeping this spike safe. Splitting the attention of KC, making it hard to fold them down. But already Magnum and Tomasi hitting well these shots. Can they deny the Suffuse though? Shin gonna try and get himself away from here. He's still alive, barely breathing. Magnum! What a round from him. Diffuse is there.
Patience.
It's letting him sweat for a second. There it is.
Here we go.
Knife comes in, but the lockdown's still going to be going.
Yeah,
so they've got to deal with this, or they've got to deal with the players in the place, and it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. Shin going to find Grabino, but now he's in a little bit of a predicament. Can he keep his life? Yeah, he can, because they're trying to evacuate back towards Yellow. Who gets captured and who gets detained? A couple of players here, just one actually with their hands held. Shados on protection duty, and Magnum outdoes him. He doesn't get too greedy either.
Spot him.
They need this plant down, 14 seconds. Starkso's got to keep him safe and secure. Gets to dip away. Oh, that is so dangerous. Beautiful shot from Camo, but a 1v2 coming in for Starkso. He needs to roll back the years here. Knife back ready to be played in, but Shin gonna get the wall there, and that's a difficult position to clear. Tomasi waiting patiently.
Flashes, and maybe he can just flash for Camo. Keep going.
The fact that Camo's here is pretty solid. They've crept this far. Jump spot, so he knows there's a player up here, and he executes him. Magnum now gone. Oh, right. Tomasi, what's this about?
Right.
It's not done yet. Shadow, Starkso, and Grabino, I believe in you. Starkso gonna find Martin. It's gonna be an absolute mess on this site, but Starkso holding his head high, gonna find both. So he's dealing with them. The edge of the pit, beautiful from Starkso. What can Narrate do? He's got so few options here. Has has to dip in. Oh my God, beheads Grubino.
The wall's still there, yeah.
So you got to get a run on here, and he knows it. He's got to try and shoulder this one. Narrate, does he keep his cool? Starzo, beautifully played. Stunning from Starzo in the end. But this is an adjustment. This is different. I like what they've done here with Grubino playing in middle. A late look. Could be a nuisance, could be a problem. Lockdown comes in, Magnum on the clear. Starzo on the trade out, and we're going down to 3. Magnum, Tomasi, and Shin.
Are they sure?
They have no idea, though, about this man. Grubino makes his presence noted. And Starzo from down below drags him to the depths. Koi, beautifully done. Back to what was working.
Of their defense, only 3 rounds so far. The knife again from Stark, so I think that they've been brilliant.
But it looks like there's actually a battle on the site here. Yeah, Carlin Core is sticking around now.
They have the
This
spike.
is, oh my God, they absolutely do. But Starzo,
The thrash, the lockdown, Spice so trap.
I like this. The space being filled, but Grubino comes back around and catches him off guard. He's still down. Flash back in hand, the flash
30 seconds left.
goes through to allow the cross, but they just don't expect Narrate. He's so willing to challenge on this. It wouldn't be the first time, but now it's
Spike
Shin to help him
down
out.
A.
Kalos and Starkso looking to find some of these players here. Gonna catch Tomasi. They know Narrate's still around. They know Shin's still around. They know where these players are roughly, but we're running low on time. Dizzy gonna blind him for just a second. Stunning shot from Shados. Can't do any more. Starkso on the trade out. Koi! I've lost all my hopium. I need it back. Analyst Desk, I bank on you to make me a believer. For now, though, Starzo trying to hold and play off the back of the Dizzy. The swing's there, but he gets punished on it. A good trade for Shadow, at least, but there's still a man advantage. True, so KC willing to stay ahead of this wall. They are not backing away from this. Toying with expectation from Koi. And there's the first swing, and a big punish here. Carmine Corp gonna leave it just down to Shados. Not this time. Stuff to add on top. What disrupts it? How does Koi deal with the back line now? First target, finds it. Shadow, beautiful. Dispatching of Narrate. They need to follow up, though, and he takes a lot of damage. Magnum and Tomasi in unison, taking them away from this. It's Starzo and Shados that are taking a lot of damage. Brilliant bonus round for KC.
Yeah, and in this case, Koi is
So again, he'd have to close the gap before they get some sort of danger. Shados and Camo, they are your headhunters here. They've got to find some value. Dizzy goes up, gonna find the blind. Shin gonna find the flank. That's Darkso gone. It's all gonna be the madness on the site itself, and Martin takes his time. It's Camo finally getting involved, and he really gets involved. Finally, Koi find their footing in the second half here. Does he have that same punch, that same potential? Now I'm looking at that late lurk in middle as well. Don't forget about that. Magnum's gonna make his way over, but it's Magnum to find one, traded out. This is Camo's time to shine. He gets shut down, but it's all on Magnum, who's been spotted, who's been noted. But look at the HP. It's down in the dumps. It's dreary, and oh, he's got it. Magnum clutches up to Carmine Core. Camo here. But can they still hold? They've got Stingers, they've got Sheriffs, they've got very little, maybe a flash in play off the back of the Dizzy too. Martin's very close though, he's ahead of this, and there was a real chance he just had the perfect spray down, but they're really doing damage here. Koi digging in their heels, they're not letting this round go. They're desperate to hold on here. Tomasi just wants in on the action, but he ain't getting it. On the other side, Camo got Magnum. That's that mid lurk. We're down to the 3 here. Grubino's still not been cleared. This man is just a beast by Yellow. Still so much value on the follow-up from Starkso. It's all on the right, but this guy is something else. Not in this round. Camo makes it there in time. Casey looking lost for an answer.
me han ilusionado.
We'll come back to that.
You will.
For now, Starkso, can we try to check on this? As there's so many bodies, beautiful! Oh, it's stunning from Starzo! And yeah, they are absolutely large and in charge. Koi not done yet. We are going the distance. Map 3 now. But how do they pry them out of these positions? What do we have left to work with? Looks like a Dizzy, one flash for Magnum. And that flash did not make it around the corner, but apparently it doesn't matter. Starsko's going to land his shot. And Camo, trying to buy a couple of seconds here, tries to isolate the fight towards the site. Narrate going to outdo him. Down to a 4v4 post plant. We're going to need to see that defuse started soon. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Hello. Well, that wasn't pretty. And neither is this around anymore. Shin's fallen and Shados after.
What can I say? Magnum is just walking back, but he doesn't know that it's a triple threat because you have a Shados molly and you have a Green's molly. Like, it's a lot, but it doesn't matter. KC's back on the retake. Oh,
He's alive. Just.
Still alive.
Yeah, Koi need to get an eye on this pretty soon. Denial on the defuse here.
Nope.
Well, no, actually, yeah, still alive.
Yeah.
This is. This game doesn't feel nice to me. This is the second attempt. It's actually a mystery to look like. There it is. Smokes in, flash in, and away we go. But Narrate finds a pocket to play from. He's already taken down Camo and Magnum unchecked. KC happy to hold this, but a beautiful flash from Magnum there. but quite
And the
happy to take
rotation
this.
also from Magnum and Tomasi. They know exactly what space they're giving up.
I like what Magnum's done here, though, is prioritize that shower control. That's really nice. So's the follow-up shot. Shadow going to be punished. They do get the plant in, and the res, I don't know if it's safe. I don't know if they can really fight for this control, because, as I said, as soon as you slip away from it, oh my god, Tomasi. Just catching them as they tried to clear that. Playing it so well together. Grubino's position is somewhat revealed. Maybe not accurately, but enough that Magnum can play this out. Yeah, they're just... It's a pop flash and a push, it looks like. Yeah, that's it. Keep it simple, stupid, and away they go. But can Camo connect? Just, I mean, he does eventually get Shin, but Magnum's still gonna be good for one. Now the spike, that's what I'm looking for, and that's what I'm looking at. Tomasi has found Grubino the first way forward. Camo unaffected, as is Shados and the rest. So now it's just the guns at their side. Wingman gonna go first. Camo gonna lean into this, get ahead of the Dizzy, and take 2 heads on the other side. Martin left for dead, and now it's Tomasi in a 1v3. He slipped the net quite nicely, but Camo's caught him. To try and take control of a nice, deep bit of utility to allow this. And look at this double fake. It's beautiful. Tomasi's gonna hear this. He's gonna be screaming, calling for support, but he's good enough for the first. Looking for the timing on the second. Couldn't quite got out in time, but on the other side of the map, Camo and Shados doing incredibly well. What do they do now? Do they pull the plug? Oh, this is gonna have so many question marks.
30
Do they
seconds
continue towards a no? Too phased. And Stark's so curious, because he knows Magnum's alive, but where the hell is he?
Spikes planted.
So
They have
many
no idea
pings.
here. Oh dear, this is worrying. Now, if they identify no one else is on this site,
He's a little bit early. I think that he might
Shadow.
needed to wait.
Oh dear, Shadow should be dead here. Yeah, he is. Narrate's caught him. And now Shados, this has to be magnificent from him. And this position is rotten to try and work with. This is so difficult. Yeah, he can't do it here. Diffuse gonna come in.
And that Tomasi uses a snake bite here to prevent any kind of initial fast push.
Already, nice flash though. That was really, bloody hell.
Nice
Camo finding
weapon.
that. Okay, Koi, are you serious? This is the round, but the raid boss is here. The raid's made it to the site.
Open every angle. Martin and Narrate already playing together, just like the previous round.
Paranoia is perfect. Camo gonna be blinded up. Martin takes that opportunity, and now they have to deal with the deep hold on lock. This is gonna call for the ult. Grubino gonna invest that. That comes down. Takes him away from the defuse for just a moment now. Swing towards long. Martin's gonna find Shadow. We're looking at Shados. Can anyone else step up here? Carmine Core are working their way through this. The Molly is. Oh, Grubino! He's got to get in though. He's pulled off the fuse. Oh my god, what are you doing? Grubino's got time! That's incredible work from Grubino between the ult, the molly, and the body on the line. They're so close, and Shin's read it. Shin knows they're nearby now. The Paranoia's going to go in, and do they get to survive now?
Seekers as well.
Oh, this is huge. He wants in. Yeah, Narrate's going to find Grubino. They're going to try and make a quick pivot towards that B site, but there's going to be Tomasi waiting. He didn't fully rotate. He's still going to be at the back here, waiting, looking around. He's a bit curious if someone's maybe made it towards elbow. Going to line aside the Dizzy, spot them on the cross, going to punish Camo. Follow up on the util. He's buying time, and he's doing. And now we've got to look for someone to over-deliver here. It's got to be some of these players to find something. They're trying to stick as a pack, work towards long, find a fight that can maybe win. And Martin says no to Tomasi as well.
He's just going to be waiting to see if someone comes on the flank, but the plant is already down, and Casey has taken over B.
But you could, I mean, I was going to say, if you're Shin or if you are KC, you might be considering that someone's there. Maybe you're expecting a 5-play stack towards A instead. But regardless, but claustrophobic, right? You're kind of cornered in here a touch. They get to find their comfort at all. It's going to be Martin shouldering this one, flashed off Dizzy to follow. This is going to be so hard. Counter Dizzy comes out, but by now it's looking a little bit late in the day. Narrate already being chipped down to 27. He goes down, did take a couple with him, but Starzo standing. There should be no threats now.
Onto side, Stark should get that information of how many players were there, but he might be misleaded into something else. Magnum is just playing.
He's been traded though. He's been traded though. This is the challenge here. Pain Shot going to come down, doesn't get any sort of effect really. Forcing him away from it, of course. Starzo spraying and praying, but it's Shados connection goes down, and suddenly Shados unleashing fury, and Grubino had faith all along. Diffuse comes in. Invest comes in, or maybe waiting it out. It looks quite simplistic on approach coming out for KC, right? Just eyeing up that B-side. Oh dear, Grubino got caught. Really awkward timing. Looked like he got caught in the jump there, but still, the 1-for-1 trade to start with ain't bad. Darkso's got to be a little careful. Okay, I'm blind. Yep. Darkso is actually going for the fight. He's actively pushing into this. Koi! Oh, dearie me! Tying it up like that in that. They are so willing to go exploring on the other side of the map here.
Either because Magnum is going to be by himself, or because they're going to win and time it.
He's going in! That's ridiculous from Darkso. They are so aggressive here, Koi.
What to do now? Just use his utility? He still has everything.
Oh dear. Gotta run. Oh my god. What?
What?
How did that catch him? That's I couldn't tell you how that happened, but it did. Oh dear.
The plant is going to be secured. It's not like the rest of Koi had any more utility to play with.
Paranoia, double swing, oh my god. Oh my god, Tomasi! What a moment! To try and keep that back. Maybe just that early information, fact-finding here. They're going to say, okay, bye-bye. They're just going to, oh dear, okay. Oh, wait, but the TP! Suddenly, the rest of the team turns up. And you've lost Magnum and Martin. All right, it's got them space, but look who's still here. Starkso. And does he check? He's looking for it.
Yep.
Yeah, he absolutely is. Reading the timing well after losing bodies on the one side of the map. You feel like you're going to trade this. And I like this readjust from Starkso as well. Put himself in a good position here. Paranoia's nice. Yeah, Camo's caught Tomasi. I don't know how much Shin can do. If he even gets out with his life, it'd be very, very fortunate. And they know he's been nearby, but look who's waiting. Starkso, open arms, gives him a hug, gives him a greeting, gives a little spray on the floor.
Here.
Shin's still holding. They need this plant. A tap. Just to draw eyes. The pop flash there. Camo finds Martin. And now down to 3. Man advantage up towards Koi. TP on the way, but look who's waiting.
30 seconds
Rubino,
left.
does he get checked here? He absolutely does, but only for a quick glance. The double. And even look for the third. Not going to happen. Narrate's still alive. But how much can one man achieve? With the weight of the world on his shoulders, the aim's not going to bail him out now. We are tied up, all even, 11-11. Nicely spaced between the two. Clearing the site to try and allow for the plant to come in safely. Does anyone disrupt? Of course he does. Starkso has a glimpse. He wants a bit. Gets Narrate down. And this guy is feeling so out of this world right now. He's swinging everything. He's taking fights. This is the Starkso of old. Roll your mind back to what this man could do, but not now. Martin's still there, but still breathing is Grubino, Shadow, and Shados. There's no flank this time. This is going to need a lot to go right for Koi, and Martin is not allowing it. 3 kills here. Big for him. Looking like a 4, maybe an ace to keep Carmine Core's hopes alive here. A desperate attempt, and Shados not going to make it happen. We're going the distance. OT on the A site. 2 locked behind Showers. They almost have to. Dizzy there. Swing comes in. Magnum with a counter flash. Going to send it in. Has to swing the corner. Loses out. Camo keeping hope alive for Koi. But now the burst comes in and Martin catches. Going to put down 1 with Narrate on the follow-up. This isn't looking comfy. And the spike's been lost towards Showers. This round looks wraps as Carmine Core. Oh, Martin! That's just filthy. Beautiful from Carmine Core. Facing back. He's got Dizzy. But this is enough that KC should be able to get towards the site with this. He can stall them out on one side, but Rubino, he actually avoided the paranoia and isolates Martin. Oh my god, the follow-up! A 1-2 punch taking away the split toward here. Looking for a fair fight towards CT, but there's 3. And you can already see the counter wrap though. Look towards CT, look what they're up to. I love what we're seeing here from them. It's a nice attempt, but they get held back. Tomasi wins the fight. Narrate now comes in. Oh, Narrate trying so desperately, but the defuse is there. A valiant attempt, but it falls by the wayside.
All the presence that he has.
But he has to hold CT though. He has to actually get active in this, because if they come back and deny the plant, they're screwed. Maybe didn't need to go that far, just made sure they couldn't get towards the side for 10 seconds. Now there could be a fight on the side. Casey trying to flood back through this, and Shadow's in danger. Plant is down. Starzo trying to be the hero of the day. Gonna find Martin. And a 3v3, it all becomes a little more even. Tomasi finds the first step forward by removing Shadow. And now it's on the back lines. Someone's got to deal with this. This defuse ain't gonna be stopping. Nothing stops it. Carmine Core. 2-3 noted maybe on Monster 3. Okay, so your mind's gonna think 3-2 split, and that's right. But I'm looking at Grubino. I'm looking at his positioning. Does he get away with it? No, he's been caught. Magnum on the spam, gonna find him. Don't know if the pixel showed or if it was just intuition. But now Koi are in danger and Casey on the verge here. Starkso still waiting on site. Shows position, wingman on the plant. Narrate gonna find 1. Starkso on the trade. Looks for more. Shados comes in. Oh, they finally done it! Martin and Tomasi rip it away. Koi get denied and Casey carry on. But this has been a brutal battle. Koi